The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Oh my God, Maddie Rose been in here again.
Shh, just calm down.
Don't start it.
I know, you know how that makes me feel.
I want to start by in a happy mood. It's Susie's birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. It's so fun having birthdays.
So good. You know what you should play
Yeah,
as a
what?
song?
What?
Ganga Jang.
Yes. Which one?
This is Australia.
Yes. Thank you, David.
In the patio.
Yeah,
Is
and
that one? Yeah.
And we can cross
Yeah.
over from the Olympics
Not
to...
in the system, sorry guys.
Oh, come on.
Adelaide, check
Check
Adelaide, mate.
Adelaide.
Adelaide will have that for sure.
It's like an Australian classic.
I was trying to think
Come
of a song,
on.
Luttsy, because Buzz said I could choose anything, and
Anything that from 25, 54-year-old would like.
which
But
is
they'd
my
like that.
wheelhouse. Yeah, they'd love
They'd like that. That's right there, mate.
Well, it's not in the system, sorry guys. Unless you
Check
want me to sing
Adelaide,
it.
Buzz.
I am.
Check Adelaide.
I said Down Under by Men at Work. Not
You
there.
definitely have Down Under. Well, you wanted the Tones and I version.
I did, but they don't have that.
Yeah, but they'd have the OG. You want that?
I don't know. David, what do you think?
Yeah, David?
No, I say no to that.
Okay.
Thank you, David, because I didn't want to. No Gangi Jang, not even in Adelaide.
What else?
What? You know what? We've stumbled across a problem here. We haven't got any iconic songs for Australian songs
We
from
played
the
one
last
yesterday.
20 years.
John Farnham,
What?
you're the
What are you
voice.
talking about? You won
Yeah, for the last 20 years, I'm saying.
Yeah, we don't.
Right, okay, that's a fair point.
We need some newies, don't we?
God.
What do we got? Like, what do we play when we win? What's the song we play in the last 20 years when we win a race or a match or whatever?
Well, it's not Australian, but Hall of Fame by the Script is usually like a go-to.
Irish.
They're playing.
No.
They're
But
playing.
we're talking Aussie.
No,
They're
no,
playing.
no.
I'm trying to do a segue into Sirame. We got tickets to
Sirame.
see them with Nick on the street at
Our
7:30.
boy Danny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's a really
Luttsy and I are
good
going to take him
question.
out. That is a good question.
I'm already working on that.
13, 24, 10. Can we let's throw that out to the people?
What's a modern song
Yes.
that Australians sing when we're proud of what we've achieved in sporting and, unless more importantly, cultural circumstances? Mostly sporting.
I like that question. Or for my birthday. Just a song we can
And
start
plus,
the show
it's
with.
yeah.
I mean, I only said that because no one called in, but maybe the phones aren't open.
They're not open yet. 13, 24, 10. Prove
Yeah.
us wrong.
What's on the phones open these days? They got a
606.
union. Oh, the damn phone union.
We don't want to pay them the penalty
they got
rates
us
for
again.
working early.
Come on, at least
dear.
one person with a song request. Come on.
Well, we need it
What's
quickly,
on the
'cause
agenda
we're gonna
for the
play a
birthday
song.
today?
Beg your pardon?
What's
Yes.
on the agenda?
Yeah, Buzz. Oh,
What's going on?
the show or the birthday?
I don't know. I might have a few champagnes.
Have a wine.
A few wines.
Oh, I wish I was there.
I might. Yes, that'd be fun. What else? I don't know. I can't think. I'm trying to think of a song, and so I can't talk. Come on.
You know what I can
Song.
do, Suze?
What?
Well, I'm trying to think. I'm just thinking at 1 o'clock when I finish on air here,
Yes.
I'll go to an Irish bar and we'll FaceTime each other having a drink. We can do that.
That sounds
That's
fun.
nice.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
So I need a drink as well. But song-wise, I'm struggling here.
So am I.
We should have talked about this in our 5:30 pre-show meeting.
Yeah, I know, but we're watching the swimming.
Yeah, it's a fair point.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Good News Suse. Good day, sunshine. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, it's time to feel good.
Great news for the endangered tiger. A 250% increase in tiger numbers have been recorded in Thailand.
Thailand. In Thailand.
Say
Thailand.
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 Boy,
It's in Thailand.
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 250% increase.
Wow.
So
Yeah, it's
Thailand.
180% less people, though.
That's funny. Thailand.
That's funny.
Oh, okay, one more. Sorry, it's a line of this song.
Is that the line you wanted?
No,
That's a weird line to
Got to
want.
hang in there
is it?
for the
The
chorus.
first line of verse 2.
Hang on, I'll just talk and
It
then we'll
was
come back
too.
with the good one.
Yeah.
Thailand has had remarkable success, increasing the number of tigers from 40 to more than 140. And they say, in inverted commas,
In the wild or in
yes,
yeah.
We see
She's
very
making
How
that
many?
up, aren't she? She's
Yes.
making that bit up, but let's run
Yes,
with it.
in the wild.
There's only
yourself.
240.
We're in Thailand too.
Yeah, just in the main city. We see very strong.
Bangkok.
What? Just in the main city?
There's
We-
140 tigers on the loose in
A
Bangkok.
spokesman said, "We see very strong correlations between better law enforcement and the recovery of tigers." Prior to this, illegal hunting
Don't
and
do an
logging.
accent.
I'm not. What accent?
I thought you were doing an accent.
I was just speaking Australian.
Just read the quote. Yeah,
Prior to
once
this,
he's
illegal hunting and logging were rife. So they've stopped illegal hunting and,
right. Yeah, good. That
Logging?
sounds good.
yeah,
Yeah, good on them.
40 to 1.
Good News Suse.
Meet the world's oldest first grader.
That's what I go to school for. The way this is real, boy. You can't come
I don't like where this is heading, but keep going.
Up
Hold on.
How old is the world's oldest first grader?
84.
Oh, come on.
After spending-
I don't like where this
Come
is
on.
heading.
Hang on. After spending his life as an illiterate farmer, Kamani Maraji.
You laugh at that, Luttsy.
Yeah, love at that.
Right?
And
Guy's
rolled.
been a farmer for his whole life and been
It's
a
not
literate.
unfunny at this point. I'm not sure he's across the line, but keep going.
Kamani enrolled in a Kenyan primary school. He was 84. His desire to learn. It was
It's meant to be
ignited.
good news, Suze, this bit.
Has he got a blue card?
Yes.
The Kenyan government introduced free primary education in 2003. He even wears the school uniform.
Oh, okay. I'm out. I'm out. I am
Send
out.
Mitch out there for handball blitz.
And he sits along.
This is not for this segment.
He sits alongside classmates young enough to be his great grandchildren.
Oh, no, I'm not, just not
And
comfortable with
His
this.
inspiring story highlighted the importance
What's
of
it?
education at any age and
Yeah.
demonstrated
What's his inspiring story?
it's never too late to pursue knowledge and literacy. He's 80.
Good
wearing school
News
uniforms.
Suse.
German Zoo honours little lynx's wish to be
Yeah,
free
go back to the
after
animals. That's
multiple
good-
escape
good news.
attempts.
Someone told me it's all happening at the zoo.
Nice. Seeing how everything's okay again.
Yeah, phew. I'm
That's
glad-
calming, isn't it,
It
actually?
is good.
Yeah, we're back in safe waters.
Despite being brought up in the Nuremberg Zoo as a young Carpathian lynx named Chapu.
Chapu. I think you'll see it's pronounced Tiahapu.
To a poopapa. Yeah.
Chapu was born to be wild. He kept trying to escape. And then eventually the German zookeepers said, you know what, be free. And they let him...
Go to Bangkok. There's heaps of tigers there. You'll be fine. There's lots
Where
of
he studied
company.
grade 1.
Walking on sunshine. It's time to feel good.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Luttsy brought up a good point. In the last 20 years, there hasn't really been an Australian artist that dropped a song that we can kind of use in these moments, especially we're watching the relay right now, like when Australia do really well.
Oh, it's finished already. The 4x2. We won it.
Olympic record, by the looks of it.
We won it?
Arnie
Yeah.
just anchored it. We thought it was the third leg, but it was
Yes.
the final leg. Arnie held on. She's defeated the United States second, China third, so and an Olympic record as well. So that's an amazing feat for the. So Molly's picked up another gold medal, and so has Arnie. Suze.
Yeah. Geez, I'm losing count of all the gold
Fantastic.
medals. Every gold medal at the Olympics has come from females so far, from the Australian team. Oh, yeah, but we haven't got a song to play, have we? We haven't got an
No.
Australian iconic song for the last 20
Well,
years.
Down Under's 40 years old.
Jody's got a... Jody from Mount Cotton's got a suggestion. What do you reckon, Jody?
It's got to be Shepherd. Like, Shepherd is iconic Brisbane.
That is true.
Oh, doesn't this make you feel good watching the girls on the screen?
Yeah, but
It has. It's so good.
We go to the gym with these guys. We can't...
Say anything bad about him?
it's, this doesn't make me think about Australia. It doesn't get.
Yeah,
like,
it's not like
it's
an
a
Aussie,
catchy
like it's-
ditty. It's a pop song.
Yeah,
it's, you
that's
know,
a good point.
I
I love
love
that
it. I
song
love it.
about going to
I'm
the
just
valley
saying.
and all the rest of it, but
Yeah.
it doesn't, make me conjure up images of how much I love my country and
this
national
isn't-
pride.
Yeah, it's not just ring up and give us your favourite song. This
Yeah.
is like, what's the song that when these girls just win the relay,
What are we going to play?
what's, and you're the guy running the DJ at the La
Yeah.
Defence. Like, what do you play?
It's a bloody good point, especially in the countdown to Brisbane too.
Yes.
There is a
Yes.
gap in the market that
Big
I don't think's
opening.
been filled.
Well,
We got a few more calls, yeah.
Susan's got an idea. Susan. Oh, hello, Susan from Wilpony Creek.
Hi, happy birthday, Susie.
Thank you. What do you reckon? I don't know if it's within the last 20 years, this song, though.
No, I don't think it is either. It's just a song that I was on a Kentucky tour years ago, and they used to play it every morning to get us up, and I love it. And I thought That's what we need at 6 a.m. in the morning on our commute to work. We also need songs to get us up.
What is it?
Oh, sorry, Run to Paradise.
Well, it's a good song, but again, it's not.
Isn't this about someone dodging a drug habit? Run to Paradise,
Is it?
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's about a Chinese swimmer in the 90s.
In the 90s.
You can't play that. Yeah, well, yeah.
Maybe even more recent times.
We got one more.
Okay. Oh, this is iconic, this one. When did it come out?
is
Hayden.
it?
Hayden, what
How
is
do you
it?
know them already?
Because I can
Hello,
read it.
Hayden.
What do you got, mate?
Land Down Under.
I'm going to play the Tones and I version.
Yeah, brilliant tune. And this one is becoming iconic with the current team, by the way. But again, it's
This is
get a
solid,
new
mate.
anthem.
I know. I mean,
We need JC and Bernard to get back together and just mention champions and winning and gold.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Nick's got his blazer on, which means it must be time for this.
Bonjour Brisbane, bienvenue à la questionnaire favorite de Nova 106.9.
Oui.
Yes,
Oui.
good morning
Yeah.
everyone, and joyeux anniversaire à Susie O'Neill.
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui, oui.
Bonjour.
Yeah.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci, merci,
beaucoup.
merci.
C'est parfait, c'est parfait.
okay.
Yes, welcome to everyone's favourite French quiz. Your buzzers this morning is in favour of all your favourite events. Susie, this morning, the birthday girl, you will be natation, which means swimming.
Natation.
Natation, beautiful. Ash, I'm going to say you're going to be surfing, so you'll be fair de surf.
okay.
Oh,
Yes,
microphone.
surfing's on this morning.
I was
Yes.
going to
So-
say what's happening with surfing. It's on.
I just got literally just got a text from my brother said breaking news in the surfing, something to do with the jokes.
good
We'll
tea.
find
Good
out
It's
about
good
that.
tea.
Yes, yes, yes.
You'll be fair de surf.
Fair du surf.
Fair de surf.
Fair du surf.
And finally, Luttsy, athletics, you'll be athletism.
Athleticism.
Beautiful. Oh, that felt good. That felt good. All right,
I love your voice. It's like TMSR or whatever it is.
ASMR.
Yeah.
All right, question number.
Someone Google TSMR.
Well, don't. Not on the work computers. All right, question number one. Cam McAvoy qualified equal fastest for the 50-metre freestyle just over an hour ago in a time of 21.38 seconds in a dead heat. What nation was the man who he tied with from?
Fair du surf.
Fair to serve. Ashley.
Oh man, I listened to this
I
too.
saw this.
Yeah, I
You're going
listened.
to take half an hour again? Like as you do?
Go nation by nation here and just roll them out.
Time now. I'll go.
Usually when you press your buzzer, it means you know the answer. As a general. You've hosted quiz shows, mate.
US.
Incorrect.
Natation.
Natation,
Natation. Germany.
Incorrect.
Athletics.
Athletics.
Great Britain.
C'est vrai, correct.
Good get, David.
Yes, too.
Benjamin Proud.
Dude,
Nice
as soon as
one.
you said it.
Proud.
Yes, it was.
Proud.
Yes, yes.
I throw in a fun fact here for question 2, including and since the year 2000, every Olympics men's water polo gold medalist has been born in a 200-kilometre radius. They've all been from the same area of the world, possibly until this year, because the Australian Sharks, the men's team, just won again overnight.
Ooh.
We.
Who did they beat?
Oh. Okay, I was going the other way.
Natation.
Natation.
Spain.
Incorrect.
Fair du surf. Romania.
Incorrect.
Oh, athleticism.
Try Great Britain
I
again.
don't know.
Yeah.
No. I'll say it's.
Take your time,
it's
buddy.
Now, you can take half an hour for this question, eh, buddy.
well, apparently I'm allowed to, right? Who's going well at the moment in? Okay, I'll say Italy.
Incorrect, unfortunately. It was the host nation, France. They beat them 9-8 after
Wow.
knocking out last time's champion, Serbia. They are on a giant
Serbia.
killing run at the moment.
Really?
Yes, they are.
Where's the 200-kilometre radius where they were born?
Greece, Hungary,
Gympie.
Serbia, and Gympie, yes.
All right, this is the French question.
And the
This
French
is my
question.
favourite one.
The question française is brought to you by Luttsy's favourite chips, Vico chips, l'extra craquante. Léon Marchand a remporté 3 médailles d'or. Combien de jours dure le programme de natation pour lui permettre de gagner le plus possible? A. 7 jours. B. 8 jours. or c'est 9 jours?
Wow.
I love your voice so much.
It's not helping you get the answers.
I can't
But the
think.
flattery is there.
Natation.
Natation.
C.
C'est?
Say C.
Not even
C'est
any
very
effort.
correct.
Oh, she got she's jagged it.
Yes, for Leon Marchand, they extended the swimming program by an extra day to 9
Yes.
days to ensure he
Yes.
won as many medals as possible. Congratulations, Susie.
Fantastic.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Franklin's anniversary sale has kicked off with 33% off indoor and outdoor blinds, shutters, curtains, and security screens. T's and C's apply. See franklin.net.au.
He's got flowing long hair, so hot it isn't fair. Carrigan.
Loves it.
Paddy from the
Every time.
He loves it.
joins us. How are you, mate?
Morning, guys. How are you?
Good.
Morning, Patrick.
Have you been getting into the Olympics as well?
Mate, I'm frothing it at the moment. I just watched the girls 4x200.
So good.
So good.
Can
So,
you imagine?
yeah, I'm-
like, I guess it's one of the advantages of being a footy player. Like if you do have a bad result or you have a bad week, you only have to live with it for a week. There's another game coming around. I know it all culminates with the grand final. You have to live with that for a bit longer. But can you imagine these Olympians where that opportunity comes around once every 4 years? It's pretty.
yeah, they're
unbelievable.
pretty special, mate.
Yeah.
Like, I think to be fine-tuned for one race, just to put it all on the line, and 4 years is a long time, especially for swimmers. Following that black line up and down that pool, I don't know how they do it. So it's crazy.
But it's actually pretty fun because no one can talk to you and you can't hear anyone. But
Yeah.
could you play rugby sevens, you reckon, Paddy?
Could I?
Yeah.
It's like one of those things. I don't know if it's like, I think part of like footy players, whether it be like boys who play 15 aside or rugby league say they can, but they're so fit as well. So I'd love to say that I hope I could, but some of the things that those guys can do is ridiculous as well. Like that game's on another level, even the girls the other night as well. So I want to say yes, but I'm not sure, to be honest.
Were you any good at athletics at school? We had Lockie Neal in the Bronx yesterday, and Suze asked him.
He was a miler.
Like, what would he be if he couldn't be an AFL player? Had to focus on an Olympic sport. What would be your calling? You reckon?
We're very different body shapes, mate. I was a field event athlete, so I don't think
What were
I was
you?
being a miler. But
Shot put.
I did like discus and
Jav?
javelin, bit of jab and
Jav.
yeah. I didn't do the shot put. We had a good shot putter, but I did all the field events, so that was kind of my domain.
All right, well, listen, let's talk about the on-field stuff because it's been a pretty tumultuous week at Red Hill. Lots of people in the firing line asking questions, what's going on. Finals football, it would appear, has started early and it all begins against the Titans at Seabus tomorrow afternoon. It's a 3 p.m. kickoff, and Paddy, you'd know better than anyone that this is, it's time to get all the ducks in order and start firing as a team because you're running out of opportunities.
Yeah, this is well and truly our last opportunity, mate. So, the boys are excited. I think we've missed the mark, and everyone knows that in the last couple of weeks. And I think the exciting thing is to make amends, in Queensland. And 3 of our last 5 games are against other Queensland teams too. So a few derbies coming up, and we know we've been missing the mark. So this week's a massive one, and like you said, we're out of chances. So it's good.
We spoke to Lockie Neal yesterday, who had earlier in the year, Paddy had a similar turnaround where they just weren't looking good. But Lockie said they knew that all their key benchmarks they were hitting. They knew that the wins weren't far off. Do the Broncos feel the same way? It's not like dire straits where you just think, this season's ruined. You don't feel like you're far off just clicking and finding that?
I think we've had glimpses, mate, where we've found it, and then we just have a couple key fundamental errors in little areas that just let us down, and other teams are capitalising on at the moment. So, we feel like we're not far away. It's just, it needs to be this weekend, right? So, the confidence in the group is good, and we know the talented roster that we have and the people that we have, and there's a lot of belief in that, especially with Kevin as our coach. So, we need to click this weekend, and like I said, we've been training well, and doing those sort of things around the place. So if you do that, then you give yourself the best opportunity to perform. So it's all happens at 3 o'clock Sunday for us.
How do you deal with the media scrutiny? Because I've noticed the stories kind of change when you start losing.
How quickly has it changed in the last?
Oh my God!
What's the narrative changed in the last 2 weeks?
It's like all of a sudden the people that were saying all the good things you're doing are now picking out all the bad things. Do you just completely ignore it?
Yeah, welcome to the Brisbane Broncos. So, I mean, part of it's valid. I definitely think that as a team we feel like we missed the mark, but the criticism just comes when you play at this club. So, yeah, I'm used to it. I had a bit of a baptism of fire, and such is life. So you can control what you control, and to be honest, we've been missing the mark with the quality of our performances. So, I mean, the best way to silence the critics is play some good footy, so that's what we've got to do.
Titans too. I mean, they've been a bogey team the last couple of times we've come up against them. They believe in themselves against you guys, and as you said, there's still an opportunity, and it's at 3 o'clock tomorrow against the Titans, Seabus Super Stadium. Paddy Carrigan, go get them, mate. Good luck.
Thanks,
Good luck,
guys.
Paddy.
Let's go! Come on, Broncos!
Good on you, Paddy. Franklin's anniversary sale has kicked off with 33% off indoor and outdoor blind shutters, curtains and security screens. T's and C's, of course, do apply. You can see franklin.net.au.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
All new Suzuki Swift Hybrid is here. Australia's best value hybrid.
How you feeling tonight, New York City? Novas.
Win $20,000. A brand new Suzuki Swift Hybrid.
And a star.
Hey, what's up? This is Troy Sivan. See me live. Your chance to win only with Nova.
Yeah, anytime you hear Troy Sivan, any time across the day with us, with Matty Rowe, 13 24 10, get in the draw for Nova's cash car and a star. It's $20,000 cash, tax-free. A new 2024 Suzuki Suzuki Swift Hybrid. And Troy Sivan in New York at Madison Square Garden.
That's a game changer, that holiday. Now, Dean, out of Bribey Island, out of those 3 prizes, the cash, the car, the concert, which one sparks your interest
mate,
most?
I've got to go with the car. I've got a daughter getting her licence soon, so that would be perfect.
Oh, wouldn't it?
A little hybrid.
Yeah. Is it a hybrid?
Yeah, Suzuki Swift Hybrid.
Jeez, it would use like no petrol.
Yeah.
Or hardly any.
They're a cool car.
Yeah.
I saw a
Sounds
picture
good to me.
of them the other day. All right, well, you're in the draw, mate. Keep listening.
Thank you.
Jackie.
Hello.
Hello, Jackie. How you going?
Hello. I'm well, thank you. Yourself?
Oh, good. Have you been up for long?
Yes, a while. Since about 5.
Have you been cheering? Your voice seems croaky. Have you been screaming for the 4x2? You lost
Probably
your voice.
just because I'm on the radio, I guess.
Okay, well,
you're in the draw.
You're in the draw, Jackie. Alison, we speak to you a lot. Alison, I feel like I've seen this before.
Yes, you have seen that before, Ash. Bonjour.
Good morning.
Bonjour.
Morning.
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, very well.
Oui.
That's great. Oui, yes.
Merci beaucoup.
Don't understand. Non-compliant.
I think I said thank you, but I'm not sure.
We'll move on then.
Okay, yeah. Beck from Parkinson. Hello.
Parlez-vous français?
Oh, what did you say?
I said, do you speak French?
Oh, no.
Okay.
You're in the draw, Beck.
Thanks, guys.
A couple more. Rob, Forest Lake. Hello.
Yeah, morning all.
Hello, mate. And then Emily out Eagleby. To wrap it up, you're in the draw as well.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Have a great day.
You too.
Okay,
There we go.
I'm going to have a great day.
After 9, Matty Rowe's got your next chance to win Nova's cash car and a star, $20,000, a brand new 2024 Suzuki Swift Hybrid, and a trip to New York to see Troy Sivan perform at the iconic Madison Square Garden.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I'm smarter than I'm smarter than Suse.
Brighton Homes are now offering up to $35,000 cash back on their homes. You don't need to be smarter than Suse to live brighter and save more with Brighton.
All right, Christina is at Wellington Point and is looking for redemption. Hello.
Good morning.
It says here Christina lost 3-2.
Yes.
A couple of years ago, was it?
Yeah, about 3 years ago now.
Yeah, all right. And then, geez, it's got a big description here. You've got a 14-year-old, an 11-year-old, and an 18-year-old who's currently in the UK playing cricket for his gap year, and your hubby is over there visiting right now. Is he a batter or bowler, your kid?
He's a batter who can bowl.
All-rounder.
All-rounder, they call it.
You can do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know what I mean?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
I mean, you've got to be these days, haven't you?
Yeah, you've got to
You
be
do.
able to
Yeah.
make a contribution in both facets of the game. $500 we're playing for here, so if you
Awesome.
win, we're singing Anthony Warlow. This is the moment. And you're into the draw for the BYD at 03. And it says here, Nick, he's been a mainstay on the show this week. He's even come up with a GIMP.
Let's
Tokyo
hope it's been
Drift.
re-recorded. I think we've played this a few times and it hasn't
have we?
quite been the best quality.
He's fixed it, tweaked it.
I assume so.
Okay, well, I hope it's up to his standard. He's been
me
presenting
too.
all this week. He's been outstanding. Christina, you've got 30 seconds on the clock, and
Okay.
your time starts now. Which African country is the most populous?
Don't know. Pass.
Jerry
Don't know.
Harvey owns which Australian retail...
Harvey Norman.
Who do the Broncos play in the NRL tomorrow?
Oh, Bulldogs.
Which cartoon character lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob.
What is 360 divided by 12?
180.
Stop the clock.
Oh.
108.
180. And then the realisation sets in. Oh, that was funny.
Yeah, you had a bit of time left.
3 seconds left.
3 seconds.
Yeah. Christina.
See how you go, Christina.
All
good. Right.
Won't be good enough.
Lutsy's got the kickback cave in full effect. It's it's the weekend. It's the weekend, so he's going to have it. Ready
Stacked.
to go. Yeah, stacked. There you go. Here's Nick with the game.
Cool, thanks.
I wonder if you know she's the queen of Fugawa. You won't be there, you won't see her, and you're going home, bro. Fugawa.
Gim.
Fugawa.
Gim.
It's very loud.
Turns out it hasn't been re-recorded.
Is it really loud?
Coming in a bit hot there.
Let's get that re-recorded before we play it again.
Hold the phone, Freddie. Susie O'Neill. It will be a miracle. You won't see anything like that again this year.
The birthday girl in the
she
hot
is.
seat. Suze, 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. Which African country is the most populous?
South Africa.
Jerry Harvey owns which Australian retail...
Harvey Norman.
Who do the Broncos play in the NRL?
Titans.
Which cartoon character lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
What is 360 divided by 12?
12.
Stop the clock.
Same reaction.
Lives in the trees.
Your reaction was very similar to Christina's.
Oh, was it?
The maths one, yeah.
Happy birthday, Sue.
Thanks, Christina.
How many years since your rebirth? Like, how old are you? Like, post
Oh, okay. Yeah, I reckon about 11 years since my rebirth.
11 years. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
I know what you're doing.
What's a rebirth? What are you talking about?
But you know,
If you know, you
When
know.
a second life started.
my second life started.
Okay.
Oh, 24 then maybe.
Oh,
Now you're on your third life.
what was that?
Sydney Olympics.
Okay.
Or do you mean the one where I met you? I thought you were
No, I
talking
just
about
mean the one where, the one
met
where you
you.
sort of got
Yeah, that was when I met you
post
too.
life coach and
You guys. Oh, yeah.
reinventing yourself and reimagining and opportunity.
I'm feeling, I don't know, on the spot now.
Oh, you're getting emotional.
Time.
No, she's not. Which African country is the most popular? Sue said South Africa. Christina said, I don't know. It's Nigeria. With a population of 223 million people.
What?
What
How
the
many people
hell?
live in Africa?
223 in Nigeria.
Well, I knew South Africa had 89 million, so yeah, definitely
very good,
beats
isn't
that.
she?
Yeah,
Two
but
decimal places.
That wasn't the question, but thank you for answering it.
Nothing to do with
Yes.
It's a birthday. She can draw
I
any.
knew that South Africa had
Tenuous link
59.7
she
gross
wants.
domestic product.
GPA.
Yeah, GPA, whatever it is. Jerry Harvey does own Harvey Norman.
With Katie Page.
You both knew that.
They support so much sport, don't they? They have been sponsoring a lot of the...
See Ariane on
Girls?
all their ads
Yeah,
recently.
Ariane.
1-1.
Yeah.
Who do the Broncos play in the NRL tomorrow? Christina said the Bulldogs. Christina, we were talking to Paddy Carrigan earlier in the show. You weren't listening, were you?
I'm an AFL fan. Go the Lions.
Okay, fair enough. The Titans is correct. Sue's got that 2-1. SpongeBob SquarePants, you both got that.
Are you ready, kids?
Hey, yay!
Captain! I can't hear you.
Aye, Captain!
Oh! Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Absorbent and yellow and porous is he.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
If nautical
He
nonsense
did
be
grade 1
something
when
you
he was
wish,
83.
then drop on the deck and flop like a fish.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Ready? SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants!
That was the soundtrack to my household for about 5 years. It felt like every time I walked through the front door.
Before you had kids too.
Yeah, 3-2. When I was going to primary school with that 84-year-old that Suze was talking about before. 3-2. Final question, 360 divided by 12. Christina said 180. Suze said 12. Both incorrect. 30 is the correct answer. 3-2 victory, Susan O'Neill.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks. You got a quiet day planned? I'm just looking at what you
I do. Housework.
Why do you
today.
ask?
Oh, what? You might want to come out
Do you have a
to
quiet day
this
planned?
bar I'm going to at 4 o'clock this afternoon. No.
Are you going to tell people what bar you're going to?
No,
That'd be
of course not.
a rush. You can't do that.
No, I've got to worry about the.
The paparazzi.
The Paps.
Lutsy's going into the cave for you, Christina.
I've already told the Paps where you're going. So they'll be there. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Is Christina in there with you?
It's been a theme all week. I'm going to give you the all-you-can-eat pizza for you and 3 mates at Pizza Hut Browns Plain, the last
lovely.
Brisbane Pizza Hut restaurant in existence. So you got a double pass to that. And I'm going to give you a $100 Finn McCool's voucher as well.
Oh, it's lovely.
Yeah, you'll love it there. Pint of Guinness, beef and Guinness pie, just Guinness everything, basically.
I love Guinness.
How good's Guinness? Let's have one today.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
We're giving you a chance to win your share at $100,000 with our $100,000 Pay Your Bills. Phone Bill Friday. Felicity from Logan Lee, Angie from Greenbank, Heidi from Burp and Gary, Steve from Kalanga. You got about 16 minutes to call back. Got one of them.
No one yet?
Yeah, Felicity's called in. You're quick out of the blocks, Felicity. Hello.
Hey guys. Hey, I'm just constantly
guys.
listening on the app. Happy birthday, Sue.
Hey, thanks, Felicity. Are you on the treadmill?
I am.
Oh, that's
That's
awesome.
so cool. What,
Trying to get my steps up.
what speed are you going? Because we were talking about the walkers going fast. Are you running faster than the walkers?
I tried to walk like one of those power walkers. I nearly fell off, so no, it's okay.
Oh, you tried to do the walking thing, did you?
The
Yeah,
Kerry Saxby Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not just say I did.
Well, your phone bill on us is on us for this month, Felicity. Thanks for calling
Thank you
back.
so much.
What I love is, although you're live on radio right now in Brisbane, you haven't even thought about turning your treadmill off. I mean, that
Good on her.
I know, but it
dedication, mate.
just blows my mind that people do that. Like, I can't understand that. Like, when I used to get on the radio as a young 19-year-old, I'd stop everything. I'd shut the door.
Don't come in, Mum.
Yeah, don't come in, Mum.
I'm on with Agro in 30. Shut up, Mum.
It was literally that.
I'm David.
Literally that. Yeah.
Well, I've already walked the dog and then come back and just jumped on the treadmill just to, keep the heart rate up for a little bit.
Yeah,
Good
good
on
I
you,
like
Felicity.
it.
Well
Sound,
done.
we like
Well
it.
done, Felicity.
Keep fit.
Yeah, keep walking.
Keep fit.
Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, my brother is over in Tiahapo
Shampoo.
God.
in Tahiti
You're saying it now, eh?
for the surfing. And he said the way that the media lineup as the competitors come in from their heats has been working is there's been this guy from NBC, the Peacock Network. He's been the number one guy. Luke's been next to him representing Australia, and then there's been a guy next to Brazil. And the guy who is from NBC, it turns out he's like a major star. His name's Colin Jost. He's a regular on Saturday Night Live. He does the weekend update.
They're doing that a bit for NBC, aren't they? They're getting celebrities in to do their
Yeah.
coverage, like Snoop Dogg. So he's not a surfer.
Peyton Manning.
This guy, is he?
Yeah, Peyton Manning. No, he's not a surfer. He's just an actor, basically, comedian. a stand-up comedian who's now on Saturday Night
Well, he's
Live.
Saturday Night Live. It's as big as it gets.
And he's been doing it for a while, hasn't he, Luttsy? Like he's been a regular on Saturday Night Live for a long time. You know, I
Yeah,
think
he does
that-
that.
I
He
just
does
like
that
spruce
desk
up
thing.
there.
I love it actually.
Yeah, he does the desk thing with the other guy, and they write each other's news.
Yeah, they
And
have
it's
to read
usually
each other's jokes.
it's usually racially inappropriate. Essentially, it's famous.
Yeah. So he started
and so
as a
when the
writer.
s- when
He's
the
been there
s-
since 2005.
Yeah, so when the surfers finish their waves or whatever, their heat, presumably like they do at the athletics, the first they have to swim to a boat, and then that's the what they call the mix zone, where certain broadcasters interview them immediately after. It happens at all the sports of the Olympics.
So once they step
So
off
at-
the boat, Luke is a part of that mix zone.
And it's a hierarchy.
Yeah.
And the hierarchy is Colin Jost.
And NBC's always first.
Always first. Luke is second as part of the Australian network, and then some guy from Brazil. Yep. Well, through the course of the surfing event over there, and they've been there for, I think they went over there last weekend, so about a week now, Colin Jost evidently cut his foot.
Oh.
Out surfing, and he's got a staph infection on his big toe, and he's also got an ear infection.
Jeez, that's actually pretty dangerous.
Is it staph bad? Is it?
Yeah, Mick Fanning's brother just died of the same thing over in somewhere. Anyway, why did I think of that?
Oh, okay.
It's
So
a dangerous thing. If a coral cut.
Yeah, but golden staff's a thing, right?
Yeah.
People, they shut down hospitals because well, not shut them down, but
Well,
it's big.
He's had to jet out. He's left town. During
He's
the last
gone?
couple of days when there was a lay day. Yeah, he's gone. He's sick. I didn't realise
No,
it was
it's
that.
really
it was that
dangerous. You've got to get to hospital and you've got to get IV antibiotics.
Okay, so
It's a big deal.
So from NBC's point of view, they've just lost their reporter on the ground, and they rang Luke up yesterday and said, "Oh, listen, can you cover for us on NBC?" So my brother today, now, he's over in Teahoho and is covering all the quarterfinal actions. The Aussies are about to go into action. He'll be covering that for
NBC.
but also covering the Americans who are competing in the quarterfinal for the men's. He's also covering that for NBC.
The Americans would love how Aussie he is.
Yeah.
They're going to love him.
Oh, Buzz, he actually, I'll just read a message that he sent to me because I'm chatting away with him during the show.
That is huge.
I've got a few questions as well.
This morning.
Does he get paid for that? I mean, or is it like an honorary thing because you're on NBC?
I don't know, Suze, because
I'd want to do it anyway. 'Cause
It's all
NBC.
happens. Yeah, it's happened so quickly. I don't
Yeah.
think he's sat there and talked money
That's a
with
curious
him at
question.
all. But yeah,
It's about money.
It's like when we get people to do weekend shows here at Nova. It's like it's for the exposure.
Exposure.
Yeah,
that's what I
that's
mean.
it.
It could be for the exposure.
Yeah, but anyway, Luke, evidently he's already been on this morning, and he said he just did his first bit for them. And he goes, "I went full ochre," and he goes, "I've already heard back; they loved it." So there's good early feedback from Luke. But yeah,
that's so funny.
a big
Can
day
we
for
get-
him.
Imagine somehow he ends up on Saturday Night Live. Oh my God.
This is like the turning point of his career.
Isn't it?
Where he
I mean,
takes
like
off.
this is a pretty big turning point. You take over from Colin Jost. Like, come on. Like,
He's the new
what about a
Crocodile
sliding
Dundee.
doors moment?
And Colin Jost is married to Scarlett Johansson.
Oh wow!
Did you know that? Like, I can't
Well, I
believe
found out
it.
from you guys the other
Yeah.
day. I didn't know that. No.
Yeah.
What if you'll meet her?
The Ash, Luttsy, and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Nick is on. Nick is on. Nick is on. Ooh, he's on the streets. Nick is on.
Sounded good from Paris, that one.
Yeah.
In sync.
That was good,
in
actually.
sync.
In sync.
Oh, I just got your joke. Where are you, Nick? The one you said
Well,
off there.
Susie, we're celebrating Day on the Green, so I figured I'd come to the greenest place in Brisbane, the Beating Green Heart. I am in Greenslopes, just also coincidentally exactly where I live, just a couple of metres from my house, actually. So,
What's your
I
address?
figured-
All right.
Look, I was going to place myself there, then I realised that I've got something to give away, so maybe don't come to my house. I'm in the heart of the Greenslopes Mall right now, mainly because I think I need to run to Coles after this, but to celebrate a day on the green, returning to Sarah May Wines, the Scripts
Yes.
are bringing their Satellites World Tour. Oh,
That's going
Now,
to
I
be a gig and a half.
I'm getting hit up for tickets here, left, right, and centre.
I was out at the
Very
beautiful
popular.
Sarah May Wines yesterday, Ash. It's an incredible venue for any gig. I was there late last year. Luttsy, like, I don't have to tell you how great this place is, but
I love
Day
the
on the
place.
Green,
I love it.
And And these boys, the Script, they bring a serious show. I know you've seen them before. If you watch any of their footage from over in Ireland, they absolutely rock. And Luttsy, as the ambassador for the Irish diaspora here in Australia, I know you'll be playing a big role here.
Well, I'm an ambassador for that and an ambassador for Sirame, mate. It's a double whammy for me. It's like the field of dreams for me, Nicholas.
Oh, my friend. Yeah, so that is Sunday, January 26th. Tickets are on sale 12 p.m. Friday next August. But the good news is I've got a double pass right now.
You do
can
not.
Come find me. I do. Yes, I do. These are the ones.
That.
So if you've been bothering Ashley Bradnam for tickets, stop it. Just come and find me. Right in the middle of the Greenslopes Mall. I might be floating around Coles. There's a couple of things I've got to pick up. But at the same time, it's nice to be home. And this is the greenest place in Brisbane. So why not? That's what we're celebrating today.
Good on you, brother.
Everyone's ringing up, but they got to go there, right?
Yeah, go to Greenslope, see Nick. He's got the tickets. I love the Script. They've got so many tunes.
Is this a
They are
Script?
so good.
This sounds like a soccer song.
What was that?
So do the crowds go off at these gigs?
Which one?
There's so many Irish people in Brisbane. So it's going to go off. Like the Irish will be out in force, but you don't have to be Irish to appreciate the Script.
No. Well, Greenslopes is where you'll find Nick. That's where you'll find your tickets. Callum Scott supporting the Script as well, all happening at Sirame Day on the green.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Can you believe the Wiggles have been around since 1991? And they've just released their 100th album. We've got the OG on their line, Anthony Wiggle. The Blue Wiggle.
91.
Hi, Anthony. Hello.
Anthony.
How you going, guys?
Ooh.
I think we've met, haven't we? Did we meet years ago?
Yeah, I think a few times at, I don't know where, but yeah, some of those TV things.
Yeah, I remember exactly what it was, but anyway, I don't want to get into it now. We met the Whitlams as well at the same thing. Do you remember that? Oh, anyway.
Which one?
Whitlams?
The Whitlams were there as well. It was some big ARIA award thing, anyway. Let's talk about the Wiggles. Let's talk about the Wiggles.
There's been a million of them.
What was life like in 91? Like, what were you doing in 1990, for example? And then, like, how did it all come about? And can you believe that here we are in 2024 and you're still doing the same gig?
Yeah, but it's never the same, the gig. You know, it's always fun out there doing shows. And back in 1991, when we started, I was 27. Life was different. I'm now 61, so no, mate, I love it. I was, it's 100 albums, and I've produced 99 of those albums. The one album I didn't produce was an electric dance music album, which we put out this year called Raves of Innocence with Dorothy the Dinosaur. And there's no way I would understand electric music. So I handed that over to someone else. Lenny Pierce did it, yeah.
Really?
The Purple Wiggles' brother.
God.
Yeah,
that's right.
And
Were you in the rock band before the Wiggles? Were you in the Cockroaches? Or was that
Cockroaches, yeah.
I was in the Cockroaches, and
hey, let's go.
Yeah. No, I was also in the Army. That's how I got in. I joined the Army. I was in the Army for 3 years and got out and became an early childhood teacher just to do something totally different. And that's how the Wiggles began.
Wow. And is it true your daughter's in the Wiggles now?
Yeah, she is. She's 20 years old and beautiful ballerina and beautiful singer, and she's got a hell of a lot more talent than I've ever had. So I'm very happy to see her there.
Yeah, good.
That must have been a spin out for her. Like my kids, when we went to watch you guys, it was like there was a major event for like a 3 or 4 year old. Like, they have a 3 or 4 year old. I wonder if they had any concept of the fact that my dad is a Wiggle. You know what I mean? Like because Susie's done all sorts of great things in the world of sport, and her kids have never been impressed by it. She talks about it all the time. Like, oh yeah, that's just what Mum does. Is it like that if you're a Wiggle?
It's exactly that. I came home once after being on tour in America, and Luttsy was watching the Wiggles on the television, and she went, "Look at Murray." It was just like I just see Murray for 3 months every day.
Do you have other kids, and do they want to be in the Wiggles as well?
I've got other. No, Maria, my other daughter, she's an actor, and she's. From day one, she said she doesn't want to be a Wiggle, and and my boy Antonio, he's still at school, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't either. But
he's not Wiggle material, that kid.
It's pretty bizarre though. Like, you know, if your dad's a teacher or a lawyer or whatever, you know, there's I guess there's some part of that which would make sense that the kid would follow the same things. But when you're a wiggle, it's kind of a different.
Like you're either in or you're out.
Well, you know what? Flipping that round, I've always thought, you know, I've got, if any of the children became doctors or lawyers, I feel like I failed them. I love them in.
Good point.
I love the arts, mate.
They're all creative and having fun. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. Antonio loves his sport, and last night we were at the Leichhardt Oval watching the Tigers.
Oh, wow.
It was pretty hard work, but it was great.
Well, I'm glad life hasn't been all beer and Skittles for you. You've become a worldwide phenomenon with the Wiggles, but you're a Tigers fan, so you know all about heartache too. You get the yin and the yang. You could write a song about that. But
and that's coming from Broncos fans.
Yeah. But congratulations on the success, mate, after all these years. The Wiggles, 100 albums, and they're coming to Brisbane again in November. Tickets are actually on sale now. You can get them at the Brisbane Entertainment Centre November 23rd.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I'm just prepping for today because I've got the worst headache. I've had it for 2 days now. If I get a headache, it lasts for 3 days.
That Barocca that you've got there, it's in... How many mils of water? Do you reckon that's 100 mils? What's that bottle?
At 350 mils. So I've got about 100 mils of water. I've put in 2 Baroccas and 2 Nurophens.
That is going to be nasty to drink.
Because, as you might have heard, it's my birthday today, so I might have a couple of drinks. I'm cutting down all my alcohol. I'm barely drinking anymore. But today, because it's my birthday, I might drink a bit more. But I've got the worst headache, so I'm going to be starting, you know...
Behind the 8 ball.
Behind the 8 ball. And then when I wake up tomorrow morning, I want to wake up fresh because the Olympics are on early. I want to get up and watch the men's 50 free at 4:30 in the morning. So I've got to be sensible now that I'm 50.
Behave yourself.
51.
Yes.
What colour's your pee?
It'll be bright. It'll be dark yellow. In about half an hour from now.
I haven't been yet, yeah.
2 Baroccas in 100 mils of water is a lot of Barocca.
Because one of my friends told me she's organised a surprise lunch for me.
Ah.
And quite early at 12 o'clock today.
What's the surprise bit?
Who's going?
Yeah, because you already know.
Well, she's told.
That I didn't organise it. That I didn't organise it. She organised it for me.
Oh,
yeah.
And she's invited my friends
right.
because my friends are heritage friends. Have you heard that saying before? So are yours, Ash. Actually.
What do you mean? Like school friends?
Old friends you've had for years and years and years and years.
Oh, God, no. Oh, I move on very quickly.
You do. You change your groups of friends every couple of years.
Yeah, people get sick of me. Girlfriends as well.
Oh, no.
I think it's the opposite. My heritage friends, like my best friend, I swam with her. I swam with her when I was 9 and she was 10. We met when we were 9 and 10.
Yeah.
Doesn't that blow your mind?
Yeah.
Well, you've got friends like that too, I know. But I love those friends because they've known me since...
Play the music.
They know the real Susan O'Neill.
Oh.
They know Susan before she became Susie.
They know Susie O'Neill, OAM.
What were you before then?
I was Susan.
Susan.
I was never called Susie. Susie is my swimming name. Susan is
Ray
my
Warren.
name.
Was it Ray who started Susie?
No, it was Norman May, actually, which no one's probably even heard of except for the 2 boys in this room. Norman May was a famous commentator.
Gold.
Susie O'Neill.
And because he said young Susie, because Susie's like a young name. In fact, I probably should move to Sue now because I'm 51. Don't you reckon?
But you were young once.
Yeah. Don't you reckon?
Like back in the day.
Yeah, back in the olden days. Names have age things, you know.
Yeah, or Sue.
Sue's old.
This is for you, Susie.
Yeah. This is it.
Yeah. Well, Suze wasn't crazy.
No.
She was never wild.
But Susie's getting more fun the older she gets.
Susie's 1 out of those 3.
You're doing a reverse Miley.
And I think, let's see, I'm going to try one of those speakeasy bars today too. So I think we spoke about this in the podcast. But a speakeasy bar is basically, it's a secret bar, secret entrance.
Yeah.
And you don't know it's there. And you've got to have a special either knock, like.
What's the knock? What's this one?
Well, you got to know the knock.
This one is actually a telephone, a red telephone. And you pick it up, and you've got to put a certain code in it, and then.
Yeah. Can we say it's South Brisbane?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to give but people might know. If you know, you know this one.
You know.
I've never been to it, though, this one.
And it's a shop that partakes in haircuts without saying what it is.
Okay, it's pretty obvious now.
I reckon you could find it if you look for it, guys.
And then when you pick up the red phone, you pretend you're making a phone call, put the code in.
I'm going to do a Google search.
Me too.
The glass,
what happens then?
Information that we've
the
been
glass
given.
mirror, the glass mirror opens as a door, and you go behind the door.
Really?
And it's a secret bar.
I wish Brisbane had more of that.
Yeah,
we need
I just found it
more
on
of
Google.
that.
Did you don't say it?
No, I won't.
You know what I reckon for the Olympics, Susan? There's one where you stand on a podium or something, and then somehow you go down into the club, or I don't know, something like that, where it's like it's called the podium.
Straight from the podium into the celebration.
Yeah, into the nightclub or something. Yeah,
that'd
be pretty cool.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Can I just reference? Yeah, you go. It's your birthday.
I just want to finish with Claire from Caloundra.
Yeah, I just want to make the point that I asked you what colour your urine is, and no one asked why I asked, but we'll move on from that.
Claire
Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Claire.
Someone did.
Hey, Claire.
Well, the listeners, mate. I don't do the show for you guys.
What do you reckon? Luttsy asked me the colour of my urine.
Yeah.
I laughed as soon as he said it. I was like, I know what he means.
I don't.
Yeah, thank you. See? Yeah, see, guys, I do the show for the listeners, just so you guys know. Like, I'm trying to make them laugh.
Oh.
You guys should try it sometime. I love you, Claire.
I say it to my kids whenever they got a headache. I go, have you been drinking enough water?
There you go.
Oh, is that what you were insinuating, Luttsy?
No, the joke was I was going to say what colour is your urine. I said I don't want to know for any particular reason. I was just wondering.
Jokes are great when you have to explain them, aren't they?
Claire, I don't have to explain to Claire. Claire's laughing.
You think it's funny, Claire?
Claire's laughing, mate.
Hey,
It is.
What are you calling up for anyway,
good.
Claire?
Oh, Susie, I just wanted to say happy birthday. It's also my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday!
Oh, stop it.
I know. And I've been a fan for years, and every single year on our birthday, I try to ring to say happy birthday, and I can never get through. And I just can't believe that somebody's answered this time. I was like, oh, wow, I can say happy birthday.
Oh, how fun. And what are you planning for the day?
Oh, I've got a big day planned of work, but I'm working from home, so it's not too bad.
Work in inverted commas, Claire.
That's it. My son plays football tonight, so I'll be watching that, and then it's over for another
Bit of Olympics?
I do watch the Olympics, yeah, love it.
Yeah. Hey, what colour's your urine?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast. Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill's Caller of the Week.
Rightio, here we are, Caller of the Week, merch pack number 25.
Is it old mate? Is it old mate that didn't get excited?
This one?
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is it him?
It isn't.
Oh, it isn't?
It isn't.
Oh, wow.
It's Michael from Heathwood.
My wife and I, when we got married, I had lots of family and stuff there, people that are all addicted to their phones. I threatened them that if anyone's phones rang during the ceremony, that I would throw them in the lake. During the ceremony, my phone rang just as my wife and I were exchanging vows. And it was, this is awkward.
Who was it? Was it one of your mates?
It was actually a person that was calling me back about a job that I had applied for. And I'm like, well, this is a bad time.
Did you get the job?
I did, funnily enough, yeah.
Michael, are you there?
Hey, everyone, how you doing?
Oh, good.
Good, mate. Is it like, I guess it's a statement about modern society that even though you're walking down the aisle, you still had your phone in your pocket. Like, it's almost, to leave it even for that amount of time would feel weird these days, wouldn't it?
It would do a little bit. I mean, it was on the inside pocket, and I thought I'd switched it to vibrate, but
your jacket pocket.
That's a good point, though, lads, because I think I had my phone on me for my wedding as well. And same situation, inside pocket.
What about later in the wedding night when the party's over and you retreat to the bedroom? Do you both hop into bed and pull your phones out like a normal married couple and stare at them for 45 minutes?
That's pretty funny.
That's what happens in my bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, same with
I don't
mine.
think that night we did.
Well, that's an unwritten rule of phones now, isn't it?
Which part? I was thinking
That you got to pull them out when you go to bed.
Yeah,
Phones
exactly.
we're talking about.
Yeah. I was thinking that
You got to doom scroll through Facebook.
Yeah.
Doom scroll.
I was thinking that last night when Cliff and I were hopping in bed. And it is every night. We hop in bed, we tuck ourselves in, and we both pull our phones out. And quite often you're talking to other Well, I'm talking to other people. Are you? Like, I'm having conversations with other people.
Are you
while
both
I'm in
watching
bed.
reels? Like, you just...
He's watching.
Yeah, I'm generally surfing through videos on Facebook, and my wife will be scrolling through TikTok and whatnot.
I'm watching YouTube videos and all. Yeah, well, I don't know what Jodie. There's typing going on.
Yeah.
She's the fastest typer.
She's talking.
All I hear is.
Does she have the clicks on her iPhone when she...
Yes,
Oh,
she
no.
does.
Does she?
Do you know that noise?
Oh, I know it, and I hate it.
It sounds like an old-fashioned typewriter going hell for leather. She's sending whatever it is. She's doing the joys of it all. But that wasn't on our wedding night. But I guess
Well, that's because phones weren't invented.
No, that's true.
Is that what you just said?
Anyway, listen, Michael.
No. Let's go back.
You'll get an Ashes Gone Fishing bucket hat.
Just keep swimming
Okay.
the beaches
wicked.
bag.
And the what would Luttsy do stubby cooler? It's limited edition too, so...
Oh, thanks,
Well
guys.
done, mate.
And,
Congratulations.
Also, thanks, and happy birthday to you as well, Sue.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, nice, mate.
There we go.
Appreciate that.
Good on you, Michael.
Okay.
Lovely bloke.
Nice.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I'm smarter than Sue.
Brighton Homes are now offering up to $35,000 cash back on their homes. You don't need to be smarter than Suze to live brighter and save more with Brighton.
It's a debut to Rowena out of Balimba. Final Smarter Than Sue's for the week. Hello?
Hey, Ash, how are you? Yeah, I was going to call myself a noob rather than the other word I would have used, but would get Luttsy going.
What was the other word? What's she talking about, David? What was it?
The V word in terms of my debut.
You know, the big V.
Don't encourage him, Rowena.
No, I know, he
V.
doesn't need encouragement.
I do not need encouragement.
The big V? All right. Well,
And happy birthday to Suze, although I'll say that when she gets back on.
Yeah, so when she goes back in. Yeah.
she's in the booth.
Yeah.
She can't
She'll
hear
love
a
that, though.
damn thing at the moment. She'll be.
She's not in there yet. She's talking to Nick.
Oh, can somebody chuck her in
Get
the
her in the
booth?
booth.
Get her in
She's
there.
Smarter than
Put her into
Suze.
the bloody booth, man. What
Come
type
on,
of operation
Susie.
are we running here? Sorry, just hang with us for 1 second.
No worries.
Rowena, she was in there gas.
It's gonna be weird if you both get in the booth.
Nick would have been sitting there telling you one of his stories, and she was too. She was
That's
too.
good go to
being
Sunday.
too nice to go. Nick, I got to jump in.
Just
the booth.
talking about how he came up with the green slopes idea for a day on the green. Oh, you see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could have gotten the green
I was
bank.
at the station, and it's one of those things that's central to people, and I just thought I'd add the green with the green.
You green the title, and you know.
It's just the type of thing I think about when I'm coming into work, when I'm riding my bike into work. Incidentally,
What do you? Because your brain goes funny places when you're riding along at 35 k's an hour, and you know on the M1, and you know.
What's that? Yeah, I've upped it to
The windshield
35
factor.
an hour average pace now. I was at 30, but I just decided I'd just up the tempo a little bit. I'm trying to lose just a couple of... I mean, I look fit. Yeah, I do look
I
fit.
mean,
don't
obviously I look fit because I play soccer as well.
Okay. Rowena, let's go.
Yeah.
30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. Louis Armstrong was a master at what instrument?
Trumpet.
How many arms are on a starfish?
5.
What is the name of Mickey Mouse's dog?
Pluto.
What year did the Berlin Wall fall?
89.
Spell luggage.
Luggage.
Stop the clock.
Oh.
Play.
My God.
Yeah.
Wow, Rowena.
I was hoping for a spelling question because I'm good at spelling but not so great at mental maths, and I know Suze was good at that.
Jeez, you nailed that.
How long did Rowena
2
have
seconds.
there? She had 2 seconds left on the clock. You've posted a very competitive score, Rowena. See,
I mean,
we
you don't
may
wanna-
be singing. We may be singing
Susie's
to finish
birthday.
off the week. Oh, my God.
Wow.
On her
I can't
birthday.
take it away from Suze. It's her birthday, but
We'll see what happens.
No.
Let's bring in the gimp.
I said, ooh, bring in the gimp.
This is Sally.
Oh, bring in the gimp, bring in the gimp. Hey, hey.
Thank you, Sally. He's rapping.
Susie O'Neill. Hold the phone, Freddie. Susie O'Neill. It will be a miracle. You won't see anything like that again this year.
You ready? Oh, hang on. We'll save that.
Yeah.
Rowena, your competitor, wants to wish you a happy birthday, but we'll save the formalities till after we've taken care of business. Let's keep the focus
Head in the game.
on the competition at the
Okay.
moment.
Okay.
30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. Louis Armstrong was a master at what instrument?
The trumpet.
How many arms are on a starfish?
5.
What is the name of Mickey Mouse's dog?
Pluto.
What year did the Berlin Wall fall?
84.
Spell luggage.
Luggage.
Stop the clock.
Wow.
No, give me a double 2 code.
Tight.
And hold the time.
Tight. Yeah.
Ooh, doggy.
Is it close?
It's double 2 code.
I didn't even know Mickey Mouse had a pet dog.
Well, how do you know the name of it then?
Was that the right answer?
Well, I think so, isn't it? I don't know.
Let's get to it. Let's not fire our bullets, guys,
Yep.
before we put them in the chamber. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Picking up what you're putting down.
Louis Armstrong was a master at what instrument? You both said the trumpet.
Yeah.
That's correct. Here's Louis. I thought Buzz was going to play some Louis Armstrong.
So did I.
Not in the
You
system.
don't have any in the system?
I should check Adelaide, actually. That's a good get. I have no idea who that is.
1-1. Louis Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong, he's
never mind.
famous.
No.
He's pretty famous, mate. You should learn a bit of history. Okay. You can go astray. Not everything in the world happened after 1989 when you were born.
1990, buddy.
1990.
Get it right.
There was the whole thing happened.
You
How about you
born
get to
in
know
the
your
90s?
teammates?
Literally thousands of years. How many arms are on a starfish? You both said 5. That is correct. It's 2-2.
Love starfish.
The name of Mickey Mouse's dog, or Mikey Mouse's dog, as they've got it written here.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Imagine if I had said that. Look, Mikey Mouse, the name of Mikey Mouse's dog. Pluto is correct.
Oh.
And it's 3-3.
I thought it was his friend. I didn't think it was his dog.
Yeah, I had no
I've got a
idea
few
about
questions
that
over
one
that.
either. Spell luggage. You both said Luggage. That's correct. 4-4, and it came down to this. What year did the Berlin Wall fall? Sue said 1984. Rowena said 1989.
Oh.
The correct answer is 1989. That means, Rowena, you are smarter than Suze. You've just won $500. $600. $600, and you're in the draw for the BYD 803 on Madam Butterfly's birthday.
This is the moment. Damn all the odds. This day or never. I said forever with the gods.
When I look back,
I will always recall moment for moment. This was the moment.
Which
The greatest moment of them all.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, Rowena.
And happy birthday, Sue. Sorry to take the win from you on your special day.
I can't hear you.
all right, say it again, Rowena.
Okay. Nice.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.